Hey guys, it's Paula from Vonna's Crafty Designs, and I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to do part 2 of the princesses, you know, the little princesses that we have from Diamond Art Club or Amazon. You can get them on both. Well, most of them. I think there's one in this group that you can't get on Diamond Art Club online, but you can get it at Amazon. And I checked on all of these, and you can still get them if you're interested. So I kind of wanted to open these up for you. I've got 10 altogether. So we did part 1 for the 5, and now we're doing part 2. So we're going to get into these. I'm going to try to get it down on the table here so you can see them. They're not real big. They're from the Little Diamonds collection, so they're not real big canvases, but you might be interested in these. So hold on just a minute and I'll bring you down to the table. Okay, here we go. Our first one is Elsa. Everybody knows about Elsa and Frozen, or at least a lot of little girls do. I'm going to move some of these down here, get these out of our way so we got room to stretch out these canvases. All right, isn't that one cute? Look at that. That is cute. Okay, let's open this up. They usually come, of course, with the plastic covering on them. Get them opened up here. Oop, I can't handle the squeaky. Here we go. These, of course, are part of the Disney collection, and they are round. As you can see here, they're rounds, and all-inclusive. There's 20 colors in this one, 1 Aurora Borealis, and 2 Fairy Dust Diamonds, a total of 19,200 diamonds. Full coverage. Isn't that pretty? Okay, there. All right, let's open this top part. I like to get it where I can get a hold of it here. There we go. On the back of the box, it just tells you about what's in your kit and how you kind of diamond paint, and a little bit about the twist and pick pins that come with Diamond Art Club. Now, these are all Diamond Art Club, and like I said, as far as I know, this one and I think there's just one that you have to go to Amazon for. And you have your little tray that they come in, very nice. You have your toolkit, and we won't open the toolkit because we've shown this many, many times all through the Diamond Art channels. It is a twist pin and a putty and some multi-placers, and then of course a traditional single placer. You've got a heart-shaped wax, stackable tray, and resealable baggies. That's what's in there. It comes with a little envelope which has our sticker sheet, and hopefully, yes, we got one, a Treasure Quest card. These are a little bit bent. Frozen. Of course, this is a bronze, which is, you know, our common Treasure Quest card. We have the sticker sheet. So you get a full picture here. You got start and end date and all the information about how many diamonds. These are stickers also, and you get a sticker sheet with 20 colors. And it looks like there is 1 AB and then the 2 fairy dust on here. All right, we're going to look at that. We've got our canvas here, and if you get them from Amazon, you must go to get your warranty and insurance. You must go to the website, and you must put these in as a registration so you can have your warranty. If you buy them from the website, then you don't have to do that because they've already got that documented. All right, we're going to open this up. Got a little cover for our canvas. And of course, it's got that really good tarpaulin canvas which will lay flat here in just a minute. We'll manipulate it a little bit and they will lay flat quickly. They are perforated on the sides to help with fraying. And it looks like this one, if I'm not mistaken, I will look for sure, but I think they have perforated cover sheets, which, you know, you can pull those back and start diamond painting in a section at a time. Let's see. Yes, this doesn't have any gray or red writing, but it does have perforation. It's hard to see. Let's see. So if I pull that down there, look at there, that's perforated. That just, I can start painting on there that way. All right, this is so super cute. It is a 13-inch by 17-inch. And like I said, we're working with, I think, round diamonds. Yes, round diamonds. There is some color blocking, of course. It is a Disney print. Little diamonds is what they call it. The canvas is smaller, and a lot of times it's easier to work with. Now, you don't have to keep this cover sheet on at all. You can take the cover sheet off, put you some release papers on or parchment paper. You know, doesn't matter. You can do you, right? All right, let me make this lay flat for us. It helps also. You can see her. Here she is. I'm trying to keep the glare off of her by the window. It's kind of hard to do, but isn't that pretty? Now, there is a lot of dark colors in this. A lot of darker background, but she is pretty. And we will look at the drills. Now, the drills are what we call a train. It just means that they're stuck together. And what I like to do, pull these out of the bag. And I have found it's easier for me to show you these in the camera if I just cut them. And, you know, Diamond Art does this by weight too. So let's go right here. I just cut them between the crimped parts. That way no bags are opening up. And this number is number 823. There's your background color. Because see how much of that we have? A lot of background. Not a special drill, just a real fancy, flashy drill for the background. I call them the regular drills, as they would call them. All right, in this set, we have one special drill. So here's some pink and some blue. And this drill right here, I don't know if you can see it or not, it has mica powder on it. It has a Z in front of it, and it is called, there's the Z, it is called a fairy dust drill. Just a little bit of mica powder. I can talk this morning. You know, baked in on it. Won't come off on your hands. You won't get glitter on you. All right, no special drills here, but real pretty colors. Now, this won't go back, you know, the way it came out, but that's okay. We can see the colors better. That's what we want to do. It's a beige. All right, not a whole lot of colors here. If you get the baggies that are little, you know you're not going to have a whole lot of color. That color, there's the 310, so there's not a lot of black. Most of the background is the navy blue. And I think this little area here has a fairy dust and an AB. So here are the regular drills, and this is an Aurora Borealis or an AB. And you can see this extra sparkle on top of that. I can't really talk today. And this is a Z, so this has a little bit of glitter on the top of it, mica powder. All right, so there we have our first one, which is a Little Diamonds by Disney, 13 by 17. If you guys like this, taking the drills out this way where we can cut them apart and see them better, please let me know in the comments. It's helpful. Gives me information on what people would like to see and what they don't, right? Okay, we got these in our little bag. We'll show her one more time. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. All right, we'll lay her over here. And the card there. And our toolkit. And we'll go to our next princess. Now this princess is Cinderella. And you have to get this particular canvas through Amazon. I did not see it on the Diamond Art Club storefront online. This one was on Amazon. I think someone told me they had once seen it at Walmart. So this is probably one of the older canvases that first come out. They don't necessarily have a lot of Diamond Art canvases at Walmart, or I haven't seen very many. All right, but I did get this on Amazon. This has the side thing where you open from the side, not the top. Again, it's telling you all how to diamond paint, what's in your kit, how to work your pick pen, because these do come with a pick pen. This is full coverage. It has 13 colors, 1 Aurora Borealis, and 3 Fairy Dust, and it has 18,600 drills. It is a round. I'm going to open this up, pull this back. Again, we have our tray and our toolkit. Here's our canvas. Here's our little information about the warranty. And if I can get a hold of it, it's the slide on the bottom. And our envelope, okay? All right. Let's see what we got. I think we got Cinderella, a wish come true, and a bronze card. There you go. And of course we got our sticker sheet as before, and our Kit Up stickers. Kit Up meaning we put them on containers or on baggies so we can see the letters and numbers and symbols to help us diamond paint. All right, open this one up. These are just super cute. If you had a little girl's room you were decorating, or I don't know, I kind of like them, and I'm an older woman, so for all of us Disney fans, right? Especially the princesses. All right, I'm gonna roll her around this way. She is super cute. This is Cinderella. Now it looks like this one, you can actually see where the gray lines are. See that? That shows your perforation. And what I normally do is if I already have a canvas that's perforated like this, I usually just do the perforated canvas. Now, some people don't like that. They want to put release papers on there, and that's fine. Of course, you got this beautiful canvas. You have Do What Makes You Sparkle by Diamond Art Club, and you have your 13 colors. Special drills, usually if you're looking at a canvas, most all of them, some don't, but most all of them have like a Z in front of a fairy dust, especially in Diamond Art Club, and an AB in front of the Aurora Borealis. Those are common. So there you go. There she is, Miss Cinderella. All right, let's look at drills. I say let's look at the drills. Sometimes these stickers on this plastic are really sticky. All right. Just around. here we go. Looks like we've got 3865 as our major color, our background color. Right, that's going to be the background here. Going to be a cream color. And we have, put this down here, we have some like little bitty pink, and right here, this little pink here is a mica or a fairy dust. It's hard to see, but that's what that is. All right, let's get into a few more here. This is 3841, which I'm assuming probably is her dress. We've got two of these. Got some peach, and we got another couple things of peach. So we know peach is definitely going to be in here, and the blue. All right, I'm going to hit this right here. We have got an AB. There's a lavender AB, so pretty. And then there's the coloring, and that's a 310, and that's going to be your black outline, because this is more of a cartoon type canvas and image. And then we have some of the yellow here that is fairy dust. And that is Miss Cinderella. I hope everybody is having a really good time. You know, holiday season, I know, can be stressful. Try to find something that you really like to do and focus on it. I did some baking this weekend. I enjoyed it a lot. Well, this helps when we get a little stressed, right? All right, so we have Cinderella. Pretty pretty. Now, again, that one was the one that I got from Amazon. Let's look at this one. This is, make a noise, this is also from Frozen. We have Elsa, we need Anna, right? I'm trying to get this off. Some of this plastic, it's a struggle. Sometimes wonder if it's easier if we just don't struggle with all the plastic. What do you all think? This is also a round. And it has, we'll go ahead and open that end. It's a 13 by 17. It has 31 colors, 3 fairy dust, and the total is 19,200 drills. Full coverage. Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Little diamonds. And of course, there's our kit. You always get a kit. That's something you have to diamond paint, right? Then you get your card and your, which is a bronze. There we go. And we also have our kit up stickers and start and finish, and our kit up smaller stickers, and it has 31 colors. And here's the Amazon warranty information. Because these are available, a lot of these are available on Amazon, and they're available on the Diamond Art Club site. Just a couple that you couldn't get on the Diamond Art Club site. They're still in Amazon. Okay, here is Anna, or Anna, I think is how it's pronounced. Elsa and Anna. course, these are copyrighted through Disney. Very pretty. And here are the drills. And of course, our background is that navy blue like Elsa, right? At 823. These down here where you can see them. This is a Z, so that's going to be a mica or a fairy dust. And then some more of our other beautiful colors. I'm trying to make sure it didn't go past one of our specials here. Special drills. All right, no special drills in this bunch, but there's some mustard yellow and some darker yellow and some pink or salmon color and some blue and some peach. All right, no special drills on this little area, but you can see how this is considered a train because they're all hooked together. And of course you'll have to, it's very hard to be able to work out of this train because once you open this, there's nothing to seal it. You need some bag to seal it. That way you're not getting your drills everywhere. So you do have to get up either in little baggies or containers when you have trains. Some come in, let me make sure here, yeah. We've got a Z right there. So that one there is a mica powder. But some of these come already kitted up. Some diamond art, or not diamond art, I'm sorry. Some diamond paintings already come in baggies, and those are nice too. And you can just work right out of it. All right, doesn't look like there's any specials in this, just your regular diamonds, round diamonds, or drills, as some people call them. And then right here you have a fairy dust, that's a Z drill. All right, so there is Elsa. I know this is going to be a longer video because we have so much to cover. And I'm not going to have you all watch me do that. I will put that together and put those drills back, right? Okay, let's see which other one we have. I will have a big mess, but that will be okay. I will fix it. Miss Belle, one of my favorites here. I like Cinderella. I like the Little Mermaid. Well, I like them all. And I like Belle. And I like Snow White. I just like them all. I am a princess fan for sure. You know, in this, the irony of it all is I wish I had a little granddaughter, but I don't. I've got grandsons. My little granddaughter would have a wall full. So instead of her getting a wall full, I guess it will, I'll just put that there. I guess it will just be me. I will just enjoy it. All right, Belle Life is beautiful. 13 by 17 around. As you can see on the side here, we have full coverage, 16 colors, 4 fairy dust, the total of 19,200 drills. All right. Not sure which one that is, but we'll take care of that in a little while. Toolkit. Our envelope. And our envelope has our card in it, and which is a bronze. You know, the majority of them are bronze. They're still pretty to collect though. And our sticker sheet Good for putting in journals, keeping account of what's going on. 16 colors. And it looks like we have 4 fairy dust in this one. Okay. And of course we have a card, our Amazon card. And get this open here. We'll get to see the canvas. All right. Oh, this is pretty. All right, Miss Belle, I'm going to roll her backwards because she's a little having issues there. We'll roll her backwards so we can see. We can lay her flat. Okay. Here we go. Here she is. How beautiful. Look at the heart and the pastel colors. I love it. It is, like I said, 16. There are perforated, but they're not marked with gray or red. They're just perforated covers for the cover sheet. And their cover sheets are nice and thick. I think that helps to lay the canvas flat. Thin cover sheets make it, they wrinkle up and they make it harder to me to get your canvas to lay flat. Anyway, so Little Diamonds, Diamond Art Club, 16 colors by Disney, Miss Belle. And here are her diamonds. Find it. I never know if people want to see the diamonds, or, you know, if you don't, you can just skip on up over to the other part of the video. And then some people like to, so we'll just do the best we can with it, won't we? All right, we have, straight out of the gate here, we have some of our fairy dust. So we got 1, 2, 3 fairy dust here. A yellow, a peach, and a lavender, and of course the black. And then our main background color is going to be yellow. It's 3823. So this is our yellow black background color. Then we have another fairy dust, which is yellow. And I'd say that's in her dress. It's going to give it a little sparkle. We have a peach here. And a lot of fairy dust in this one. Not so much any Aurora Borealis, but some pretty fairy dust. Soft pastels. A little bit of color there. All right. And here is some brown. I'd say that's her hair. We've got a pretty green and a white. Just pretty colors. Very, very pretty colors, right? They sure are. Okay, we're going to put these in her little box. And I will take care of that later. Trying to clean up kind of makes our video too long. And there she is. Isn't she pretty? I have one more. Just one more to open, and that's Miss Pocahontas. Get a hold of this plastic. It's just a struggle. The plastic is a struggle. And it's a real struggle. Get a hold of it. All right. There we go. A lot of garbage to go in a garbage can. Okay, Pocahontas, Believe in Magic, 13 by 17. These are all the same size. It is a round drill, and it has 19 colors, 1 Aurora Borealis, 2 fairy dust, with a total of 19,020 drills. We have our toolkit. And of course, we have our sticker sheet and our card. Get this to turn. It looks like they've bent these a little bit. This is a bronze, of course. And we have the sticker sheet with her picture and things to kit up with, start and end date. It has 19 colors, and it looks like it has 1 Aurora Borealis and 2 fairy dust. All right, we'll put that right there. Flip this over. We've got our information, of course, from Amazon. Like I said, I got all of these on Diamond Art Club, but two. I think it was Tiana and Cinderella, and I got them on Amazon. And you can get the others on Amazon too. They're all still there. I've knocked everything over here. She's pretty. I love the colors of this one. Roll it backwards. See her and her little raccoon friends and the little hummingbird. So sweet. She's so sweet. Like I said, 19 colors by Disney. Has the perforations. So you can do that. You can use the perforations. Have scalloped edges. The little raccoon is so cute. And that helps so much with fraying, so they don't fray as you're working on them. All right, there she is. There's Miss Pocahontas. I think we're a little bit wrinkled still right here. And it's not the canvas so much as just the, just that the cover sheet wants to hold on to. But isn't she pretty? Look at that. All right. Our little table is overfilled. We've looked at 5 different princesses. We looked at 5 princesses before. We have 10 total for this little collection. If I can find what I'm looking for here, we'll move on. And of course, everything's labeled on these little bags that hold our drills. Make sure things are labeled. That way we don't mess them up, so we don't know what we're doing. Oh no. Okay, this, I'm going to cut this old strip here off, because this is our background color. Okay? Our background color. Right there it is. It's 977. Like a mustard yellow. I love that. Then we have these, which we've got one. This color right here is a fairy dust. There's your 310. There's another color. Then you got a bunch of smaller ones. They don't really have a whole lot to them. Here is the AB, and it's like a little bit of blue there. Isn't that pretty? Here's some more of the little colors that we have in this. All right. There's some grays and some mint green. Here's some more. And there is a fairy dust right there in the middle. yellowish color. All right, and that is Pocahontas, right? All right, let's go through these one more time before we end. Like I said, I'm sorry, this is one of the longer videos, but I wanted to show you the whole collection. It is Disney Princesses Part 2. So here is Pocahontas. Here is Miss Belle. Here is Miss Anna. And Cinderella. And Elsa. So they're very pretty little collection here. And I hope if you're interested in this, you'll be able to pick these up. Well, I want to tell you, thank you for staying to the end if you did. I appreciate it. Be safe, be happy, be blessed. Like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, I'll see ya. Bye-bye.